Hello my dear students, today we are going to deal with another set of stem modifications which are known as subaerial modifications, because these plants grow very close to the surface of soil. Okay, that is why they are known as subaerial. These plants are not completely aerial, they are subaerial. First of all, runner. And before getting started with the runner, let me tell you that in a previous part I told you something about the weak stems, and in that part I also told you something about the creepers. Okay, creepers are those plants which creep horizontally above the soil surface. Okay, and this runner, it is a type of creeper. Okay, so let's move on. These are the specialized branches. Runners are the specialized branches of the stem that creeps horizontally above the ground surface. Okay, here you can see you are having an individual plant. Okay, and this individual plant, it forms a specialized type of branch, and this branch is known as runner. And once this branch it reaches some distance, it covers a distance, it forms roots on the below surface and shoots on the above surface, and hence you got a new individual. Okay, and in this way the propagation of these plants takes place. Okay, you might have seen in your lawn, if you are going to plant a single individual of Cyanodon dactylon, after some time you will see the whole lawn is being occupied by this plant. It is because of the formation of these runners. Okay, and since the runners, they are growing above the surface of soil, the runners are green in color. Okay, and one more important feature is this runner from here to here, let me make it more clear. This is the runner from here to here. Okay, and this runner can have nodes on it, or it cannot have a node on it. Okay, ऐसे बताऊंगा मैं बेटा. This is the runner. Okay, it is one node, it is one node. Okay, at this node it gives rise to a new plant, at this node it gives rise to a new plant. It may contain an intervening node. Okay, or there are no nodes present in this runner. Okay, and there are different examples of plants which produce runners. You have Cyanodon dactylon and Oxalis. Okay, and one more important feature about runners is there are some runner types. There are some plants which produce runners underground, and these runners are not known as runners simply, but they are known as suboles. Okay, and the example is Agropyron. Now, the second type of subaerial stem modification is sucker. These are actually the modified underground stem branches which arises from the axillary buds which are present on the main stem. Okay, here you can see this is the underground part of the stem. Okay, and from that underground part of the stem, axillary buds are there, and these axillary buds, they form the modified type of branches which are known as suckers. Okay, here I will make it more clear. This is the underground part of the stem, and it contains auxiliary buds. These auxiliary buds, they grow and form the suckers. Okay, and one more important feature that you will remember about suckers is the suckers first of all grow obliquely. They grow obliquely, okay, below the soil surface, and once they reach the surface of soil, they emerge out and form the leafy aerial shoots. Okay, and the underground parts of this sucker, they contain nodes, and at each node roots are given. You can see at each node roots are given, so that later on this plantlet, it can be separated from the main plant and grown somewhere else. It helps us in the vegetative propagation of plants. You have a number of examples. I will just quote a few: Mentha arvensis and Chrysanthemum. Okay. Now the third type of subaerial stem modification is offset. Offsets are usually present. They are present in aquatic plants. Offsets are one internode long condensed runners. These are found in rosette plants which are living in aquatic habitats. Here you can see this is an offset. Okay, this is a condensed offset rather, because the nodes are very closely placed to each other. These runners are not so long. They are not so long as are the terrestrial runners. Okay, I will repeat. If you are having a runner and that runner is one internode long, okay, that runner is one internode long, at that time this is known as offset. And offsets are present in aquatic plants which are having a rosette structure. Rosettes means you are having a bunch of leaves above and a cluster of rootlets below. Okay. Examples are Pistia and Ecornia. And one more important feature about offsets is the offsets are swollen. They are swollen in structure because they contain a lot of parenchyma. Parenchyma is that type of parenchyma in which the individual cells are separated from each other by air spaces. Okay. And finally, we have stolons. These are the special kinds of runners. These are the special kinds of runners which grow upwards like ordinary branches and then arc down to develop new daughter plants. Here you can see this is the parent plant, okay, and this forms a runner. And first of all, this runner grows it grows upwards like an ordinary branch. Okay, it grows upwards like an ordinary branch, and then it arcs down, it bends down, gets attached to the substratum soil, and the place where it gets attached to the substratum, it forms roots on the below side and shoots on the above side. Okay, this is the main difference between the stoloners and runners. Okay, in case of stoloners, the branches do not grow horizontally. Instead, they grow upwards, and after growing upwards for some distance, they bend down to the soil, get attached to the soil surface, and once they get attached to the soil surface, they form roots on the below surface and shoots on the above surface. Okay, and you have a number of examples in this category as well. I will just quote a few. Fragaria vesica and mentha. Okay, and this is all for the subaerial stem modifications, and in the next part we are going to deal with the aerial modifications of stem. And till then, thank you and God bless you.